good, guys.
Thank you for the kind words.
Oh, you guys crushed it. I appreciate all you guys. Let's have a great last game here. Hopefully get a dub. Some good moments. Finish strong. And I'm picking up all kinds of pizza for us. I'm gonna bring it over here. We're gonna grab after the game.
Awesome. Thank you.
We're just gonna kind of clean this place out, kind of eat.
And for the final time, we come to you live from the College of San Mateo baseball field here on the peninsula in San Mateo, California, as it is the final home game of the 2025 California Collegiate League season for the Menlo Park Legends, as they'll be taking on the visiting Philippines baseball group. And hello again, everybody, for the final time. It's Philip Hall here on the call. Happy to be with you on this beautiful Friday evening on the peninsula, as we got a good one for you tonight. Tonight will conclude the home schedule for the Menlo Park Legends this summer as they face the Philippines baseball group for the lone time on the calendar. Last night, Menlo Park fell short against the Crawdads once again in a 10-6 loss. The team did have a few bright spots from Cal Zamitis, who went 2 for 5, driving in 5 of the 6 runs last night with a double. James Bose also contributed in the effort, reaching base in all 5 of his plate appearances, going 2 for 2 with 3 walks and a game high of 4 scored. For the Philippines baseball group, they made the drive up from San Luis Obispo last night after losing 6-4 to the Blues at Sinsheimer Park. PBG have the worst record in the CCL at 4-17 in league play, but have had opportunities to give players a lot of playing time this summer, closing out their first season in the league as an affiliate member. Dylan Taglium was the standout at the plate for the Filipinos, going 2 for 5 with a run scored, driving in his team-leading 18th RBI on the season in the losing effort. And also a couple of CCL South All-Star representatives are on the PBG squad, and Andres Perez out of Fordham, who started on the mound last night going 4 innings, but was knocked around, allowing all 6 of the San Luis Obispo runs. And also they had JJ Fagfum Sint, who was also an All-Star representing the Filipinos in Compton last week. Well, this is going to be an interesting matchup to see how both these teams can favor. But for the Legends, they would love to go out on a high note to close out their home schedule, as they will have just 2 more games left to play on the CCL calendar beginning tomorrow. We're going to give you the starting lineups here for PBG, as leading off playing left field is Tyler Haruta, Ben Lee at catcher, batting second, JJ Fagfum Sint at shortstop batting third, Nomar Vasquez at DH batting cleanup, Kal-El Hoquin is at first base batting fifth, Owen Stevenson at third base batting sixth, Stefan Leo in right field batting seventh, Riker Billingsley in center field, and Wyatt Lamarsna at second base rounding out the order in the 9th spot. And on the mound will be Dylan Trammell, who will be getting the ball in the final home game for the Legends here. Coach Sanziri handing it to the guy who just wrapped up his JUCO career at Solano College. Here we go. First pitch runs outside for ball 1 to Haruta. First pitch at 5:09 p.m. A bit of a late start for us, as we were actually out on the field throwing the first pitch, as not only is it the last home game for the Legends players, but it's also the last home game for the intern staff here for the Menlo Park Legends, who have been working very hard all summer, as David Klein and Gabe Estevez giving us a great opportunity to work here in the California Collegiate League. And it's definitely been a pleasure to work with everybody here in the broadcast booth with me tonight, as this is the last dance for us, as we will say our goodbyes. And hopefully, it's not so much a goodbye, but it's more like a see you later. I'm not one for goodbyes. And 3-0 on Haruta. Oh, and the 3-0 pitch runs away and hits Haruta in the back. So that's how we're going to start our game, a hit by pitch. Give it a defensive alignment for the Legends. Zach Vasquez playing left field, Charlie Degler in center field, Austin Rabago in right field. At shortstop, James Bose, Cal Zamitis at third base, Deuce Filter at second base, Mitchell Birdsall at first base, Ryan Cartwright at catcher. And in the DH spot tonight, it will be Will Robbins. Now here comes Ben Lee. And Lee, a product out of Cal State, L.A. Trammell missing again, high and in with the first pitch to him. Ben Lee's one of the top hitters in the PBG lineup. He's also a top hitter at Cal State LA as well. I had a chance to watch him myself calling games for Cal State East Bay. So he fouls off the 1-0 pitch. But on the season, he has a .407 batting average with 14 RBIs driven in and 15 games played. Granted, PBG have only played in 21 total CCL games, as it's their first season as an affiliate member being represented in the CCL South Division. Trammell with the count, 2-1 on Ben Lee. And he's able to hit the corner for strike 2 that time. About in the high 60s, as always, here in San Mateo tonight. Another short sleeve evening. A beautiful evening for baseball. Definitely been spoiled with great weather all summer. Ben Lee stays alive, fouling off the 2-2 pitch. Trammell, who commonly pitches out of the stretch, has been kind of limited to certain innings. He's been more of a bullpen guy for Nick Senzeri's pitching staff. Check swing by Lee, barely fouls it, able to stay alive. On the season in 11 games, this being number 12 for Trammell, as well as also a second start. He's pitched 16 and 2/3 innings. Runner takes off. Cartwright with the throw down to second is on the money, and he gets Haruta nabbed at the bag. Great play behind the dish by Ryan Cartwright. On a great throw down. The count does go full for Ben Lee, but the bases are empty with 1 out. Lee looks at ball 4 as he will earn the walk. Oh, PBG with their second base runner reaching base. So now here comes J.J. Fagfumsent playing shortstop tonight. Fagfumsent going to his sophomore year at L.A. Pierce College, and with PBG, who's headed by their head coach, Will Ricketts. Now Will Pickett's, excuse me. Will Pickett's being a recruiting coordinator out of L.A. Pierce College, one of the top JUCOs down in SoCal. There's a few notable names actually came out of L.A. Pierce College. One of those names being longtime major leaguer Coco Crisp. Fagfumsent sends it out to shallow right. It's going to be playable for Rabago, able to make the catch, trying to fight some of the wind there. There's 2 gone now.
For the Philippines. Designated hitter number 19, Nomar Vasquez.
There's Nomar Vasquez, designated hitter tonight for PBG. Nomar Vasquez still undecided, kind of waiting out his decision on where he'll be playing next spring. As he looks at strike 1. Home plate umpires for tonight. Behind home plate is Constantine Bartlett, first base Steve Leary, Harvey Maxey at third base. Vasquez hitting it hard to center, but it's going to be a can of core for the sure hand Charlie Degler to end the inning. 2 runners reach, 1 left stranded, as PBG not able to get anything going in the top half of the first, but we'll go to the bottom half. The Legends getting their first ups on the evening. It's the final home game of the CCL 2025 season for the Menlo Park Legends here on the Menlo Park Legends live stream network.
Center fielder number 4, Charlie.
Here to begin the bottom of the first at CSM Baseball Field, as here's the line for the Legends for the final time, assembled by Nick Sanzeri. Charlie Degler bats leadoff, James Bose batting second, Mitchell Birdsall in the third spot, Austin Rabago bats cleanup, Cal Zamitis batting fifth, Will Robbins sixth, Deuce Filter seventh, Zach Vasquez eighth, and Ryan Cartwright rounding out the order at 9. And on the mound for PVG will be Jacob Badillo, big righty out of Cal State, L.A. Degler hitting it on the ground, the second base to Lamarsna, able to make a routine play to get the out at first.
Shortstop number 77.
Now I'll give you the defensive alignment for the Philippines baseball group here tonight, assembled by Will Pickett. As beginning in the outfield, Tyler Haruta playing left field, Riker Billingsley in center field, Stefan Leo in right field, J.J. Fagfum Sint at shortstop, Owen Stevenson at third base, Wyatt Lamarsna at second base, Kal-El Holguin at first base, and Ben Lee behind the dish at catcher. There comes James Bose, was one of the top hitters all summer for Menlo Park. And one of the highlights of the Legends during the summer season. They were fortunate enough to send 5 of their players to the CCL All-Star Game last week in Compton, California. And what was great for them is that with the All-Star Game taking place at the MLB Youth Academy, they had a chance to participate in a showcase where they were able to show off their skills in front of Major League scouts. Bose with a count 3-1 on him. He's able to look at ball 4 as he will get on with a walk. The Legends, just like that, had their first base runner of the night.
First baseman number 14, Mitchell Birdsall.
We had a lot going on before the game, as with this being the last home game for the squad. Actually, our assistant coach, Luke Townsend, was cool enough to have the interns take batting practice after the players wrapped up. I'll tell you what, after being 6 years removed of actually having some serious baseball competition, first time swinging back in 6 years, I felt pretty good. I got a few out there myself. Say one guy, though, Spencer Tracy, our statisticians and our scoreboard operator, he was launching the baseball pretty good. Even Gabe Estevez, who had some time playing in the JUCO ranks at nearby Kenyatta College, had a few base hits out there. It's Birdsall hitting it on the ground at third. Diving chance by Stevenson, but he's not able to make the play, and everybody's safe. That's going to be ruled an infield single for Mitchell Birdsall. He's been having himself a solid week. He had a go-ahead grand slam on Sunday against San Luis Obispo in the 7-6 win. He also had a 3-for-5 performance at the plate back on Tuesday against the Seagulls. And then last night, got a couple of hits, went 2-for-5, and scored a run. There comes Austin Rabago, looking at ball 1 from Badillo. Badillo heading into his sophomore year at Cal State LA. He comes from Palmdale, so he's a SoCal kid. Rabago putting good swing on that one, but sends it to shallow left. It's going to be caught by Haruta. There's 2 gone
Now batting for the Legends,
for Cal Zamitis.
third baseman number 7, Cal Zamitis.
And Cal Zamitis, as with the interns, they also had a chance to throw out the opening pitch. And Zamitis was my catching partner in the opening pitch ceremony. As he's talking with him, talking about music before the game. Big country fan. Looks at strike 1 from Badillo. Last night, Zamitis at the plate had a pretty good performance. 2-for-5, driving in 4 RBIs on the evening. Bose taking off for third. Throw by Ben Lee is going to be in time, and just like that, the inning is over. A stolen base attempt backfires for James Bose as he gets caught stealing by Ben Lee. That's going to end the bottom of the first. So only one hit, 2 runners left on. It's still a 0-0 score. We're going to the second inning here in San Mateo. Today's game is brought to you by the Clubhouse Training Center, powered by Legends Baseball and now open in Redwood City. Book private lessons, lane rentals, classes, or memberships today. It's the ultimate spot to train like a legend. A big thanks to our sponsor, Kip Sports Cards, the Bay Area's top spot for baseball cards, autographs, and collectibles. Visit Kip's in downtown Los Altos and tell them the legend sent you. Well, now we're in the top of the second. 0-0 score in San Mateo, the final home game of the 2025 season for the Legends. The ground ball hit over to Bose. Routine play. Man, that man should have a job as a suit tailor because he makes them nice and tight.
The batter for the Filipinos. Third baseman number 14, Owen Stevenson.
So if Cal Elhogwin being retired on one pitch, it's going to bring up Owen Stevenson, the third baseman tonight for PBG. Trammell delivering a first pitch ball to Stevenson. Look at that one, 2-0. On Stevenson coming from Whitby, Ontario, out of Kentucky Wesleyan College. Swings and misses at the 2-0 pitch. Now count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. At Kentucky Wesleyan is finishing out his collegiate career and looking to make an impact with PBG for the rest of the way this summer. Swing, and there's a pop-up, but it's going to go foul out of play. So now the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two from Trammell, off speed, sends it down the right field foul line, but it's going to go foul as Ravago tried to make a dive for it. It's going to track it down in time. Kind of give you a little bit more background on the Philippines baseball group. They're actually based out of San Fernando Valley, California, just a little bit north of L.A. They've been playing as an affiliate member of the CCL South. There's a base hit right back up the middle by Owen Stevenson. The Filipinos able to get their first knock of the ball game. That sets the table for Stefan Leo. See if he can try to get a hit parade going for PBG. For PBG, they officially started on December 21st in 2021. They had their first camp at LA Valley College. The fly ball to right, Rabago able to play it well, making the catch for the second out. See Trammell working pretty fast, more of just a pitch to contact, not overpowering the PBG hitters.
Center fielder number 91, Riker Billingsley.
It's definitely not 81. He's 77.
There comes Riker Billingsley now, playing center field. Yeah, with them holding their first camp at LA Valley College with the help of Chris Gopez, the founder of Phil M Nation, they had just under 50 participants that day, and in less than 2 years, they have grown to more than 200 players. And they have chapters in NorCal, SoCal, up in Canada, even one in Hawaii. Trying to find Filipino-American players or players of Filipino descent to suit up for their squad. Really, the mission for them is to recognize and develop and promote players of Filipino descent, both here in the United States and internationally. In the future, they hope to gain their relationship with the Philippines Amateur Baseball Association and its leadership, just led by Chito Loizaga, Pepe Munoz, Boyd Tingzon, and Oscar Marcelino. There's definitely been a strong effort to try to grow the game of baseball in the Philippines. There's a swing and a miss by Billingsley in to count the 2-2. And also on the way, this is designed to be a feeder team for players to participate for the Filipino national baseball team. The ground ball hit the second, Filter playing it well as he's going to get the throw to Birdsall to retire the side. One hit, one man left on in the top of the second. Still nothing doing for the Philippines baseball group. We'll go to the bottom of the second in a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Legend.
We're on the bottom of the second.
Third baseman number 7.
Calzamitis will come back up to the plate after he was left standing at the batter's box after James Bose got thrown out on a stolen base attempt at third the last inning. So he will have his at-bat resumed. Not wasting any time as he smacks it back up the middle for a base hit. Calzamitis only playing in a handful of games on the summer for the Legends, but every time that he's had the opportunity to be penciled in the lineup, he's definitely been a solid contributor on offense. Again, folks, last night he had a 4 RBI ball game going 2 for 5. And now here comes Will Robbins, designated hitter tonight for Menlo Park. Was that the first pitch strike from Badillo as he hits the corner. Well, Robbins goes to school at Princeton, finished out his freshman year, and he's headed back for his sophomore season. Definitely been getting his reps for sure here playing in the CCL. He comes from Burlingame, which is about a couple of Caltrain stops just north of us. Had a solid career playing at Burlingame High. So that one just a little bit below the knees. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. And Will Robin's dad, he was quite the standout amateur baseball player where he won 2 national championships at Stanford back in the late 80s and also won a gold glove with the U.S. national team at the 88 Olympics as well. Those Olympics taking place in Seoul, South Korea. He also played a few minor league seasons of pro ball with both the A's and the Orioles. Robbins swings and fouls it off, but it's going to be popped up in foul territory. Making the catch at first is Holguin, and making it back to first is Zamitis as he was running on the pitch. There's going to be 1 out here. Robbins gets out on the pop out.
Second baseman number 34, Deuce Filter.
And now here comes Deuce Filter, another second-generation amateur baseball player. It's Deuce Filter playing at Santa Clara under his dad, Dusty Filter, who has been serving as the pitching coach for the U.S. National Collegiate Team this summer. Swings and fouls off the first pitch out of play to the right. Whereas, as we all know, next year, 2026, will be an exciting year, really just overall. One of the big events, especially in the baseball world, is the return of the World Baseball Classic. Always one of my favorite events to tune in for. Of course, with the U.S. national team, they're going to be loaded up with plenty of talent. Guys like Aaron Judge, Paul Skeens playing for the U.S. squad. Runner takes off. Zamitis gets in with the foot, but he's going to be tagged out on the stolen base attempts. And Ben Lee has just taken names on the base paths here tonight. The second runner caught stealing. Now the bases are empty with two away. There's 2 strikes on Filter. Badillo trying to get the K. On Filter, got jammed, rolled slowly back up the middle, sliding stop by Fagfum Sint at short, but not able to grasp it firmly. Filter will reach with an infield single. Seeing a couple of soft hit baseballs here.
Left fielder number 0, Zach Vasquez.
Oh, 2 away. Zach Vasquez, the 8th hitter, now come up to the dish. Badillo's first pitch to Vasquez is bounced in the dirt. Chance to talk with Zach Vasquez. Nicknamed Gurr, being the youngest player on the squad, recent graduate of high school, playing at Cienega High School at his home state in Arizona. That one's hit on the line, bounced on the ground. Fagfum Sintu tossing over to second to Lamarsna to get the out to end the inning. 2 hits for the Legends, but nothing doing. They leave a runner on. As it's still a scoreless ball game, moving to the 3rd frame. 0-0 here in San Mateo. You're tuned in to Menlo Park Legends Baseball on the Menlo Park Legends live stream network. Want to follow all things Legends? Check out www.menloparklegends.com for live scores, game schedules, player stats, news articles, and more. That's menloparklegends.com, your home for everything Legends baseball. Also follow us on Instagram. Catch all the college action at Legends_collegiate and get a behind-the-scenes look at our youth legendary youth camp program at Legends Baseball Camps, all one word. Back here for the top of the third. Dylan Trammell out there for his third inning of work. He'll see Wyatt Lamarsna. It'll be Lamarsna, Harutza, and Lee due up this inning. Lamarsna swings and pops it foul on the first base side. Birdsall running in, calling off Cartwright to make the catch. One gone. Back to the top of the order go Philippines baseball group. Tyler Harutza coming back up to the plate. He was hit by a pitch to start the ball game. Trammell delivering a curveball that time, runs high and in, however, for ball one. Naruto fouling that one off the foot. Take a bit of a walk, try to shake that one off. I'll give you an update on the playoff picture for the CCL. The CCL South, the Santa Barbara Foresters running away with the best record in the league at 23-9. As historically, the Foresters have always been the number one team in the league, as there's not only a CCL title they go after, but they also go after the National Baseball Congress World Series title, which is a week-long tournament that takes place every summer with some of the best collegiate summer baseball teams in the country. Foresters have always been perennial contenders representing the CCL. And second place behind them in the Southland, the Caneo Oaks at 22-12, and the Orange County Riptide in third place at 21-12. If you're unfamiliar with how the California Collegiate League is set up, the second and third place teams in both divisions play in a wild card round, and then the first place team that wins the division gets the first round bye. As Aruta fouls off the 3-2 pitch, staying alive for one more. As in the CCL North, the Sonoma Stompers and the San Luis Obispo Blues are tied for first at 22-15, as the Blues were able to beat the Philippines baseball group last night. And the Walnut Creek Crawdads in a crucial game tonight against the Alameda Merchants sit in third place at 20-15, as they were able to get a big win here last night against the Legends. There's Aruta working the walk. He's able to reach base.
Back for the Filipinos. Catcher number 88, Ben Lee.
Yeah, but when you play in a league like the CCL, you should expect some parity to happen up and down in both divisions, and that's really a common thing you see a lot around collegiate summer baseball. It doesn't matter if it's the Cape Cod, the Northwoods, the West Coast, or the Coastal Plain League. There's Ben Lee looking at strike one on a breaking pitch from Trammell. Not a big lead at first by Haruta. It's another strike just hitting the corner. Lead down 0-2 as he walked back in the first inning. And Trammell taking a look over at first. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon. You're going to bed. Good night, sir. Ben Lee goes down on 3 pitches for the strikeout.
Shortstop number 1, JJ Fagfum-Sint.
2 away, JJ Fagfum-Sint get his second AB of the night as he flew out to right in the first inning. First pitch runs just a little high for ball one on the fastball. Trammell missing outside with the 1-0. It's now 2-0. Ruta with a big secondary. In fact, sends it to right field. Rabago just shy of the warning track, making the catch to end the inning. One runner left on once again by PBG. Still can't get a man around as we're headed to the bottom of the third. Still 0-0 at CSM Baseball Field. We're on the bottom of the third. It's Ryan Cartwright going to step in to lead things off. He swings at the first pitch, grounder over to third. Stevenson making a play on the run and the throw. Solid throw from across the diamond in time. Game's flying by pretty quick. Already here in 3 innings. About 40 minutes played, I should say. Nobody's really keeping a clock here. You know, it's just customary to know. We also want to give you an update on the out-of-town scoreboard in the CCL tonight. 5 games were on the card. Of course, the Philippines baseball group and the Legends here in San Mateo tonight. A lot of more crucial games around the league as the Merchants are at Walnut Creek playing the Crawdads. Crawdads are up 1-0 in the top of the 5th in that game. San Luis Obispo Blues are at the Caneo Oaks in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-0, Blues are up. Then the Seagulls are up in Wine Country tonight. That game has yet to begin. It's the Seagulls and the Stompers. And then the final game in the Southland is the Orange County Riptide and the Royal Seco Saints. That game is set to start 15 minutes from now. Degler hitting that one right back up the middle for a single. And Charlie Degler keeping that bat pretty hot, folks. Last night, Degler went 2 for 5 with a double and a single and a run scored. He's definitely been a reliable contact hitter. He's been hitting for a high average all summer long. Coming into tonight, Degler had a .368 batting average. Now he's taking off for second on the stolen base attempt. Lee not able to get the throw there in time. Degler able to get in there for a stolen base. Of course, we want to mention the stolen base champ, presumably in the CCL this season, Quincy Villa, former player as of a few days ago for the Legends. Unfortunately, he had to cut his summer short because of a concussion injury he suffered. Now we're going to get Degler caught in the rundown. Oh, and Degler collides with the second baseman, Lamarsna. Look like Degler's still going to be out. We can hear Lucas Townsend
Now batting
from
left
third
is
base saying that he never tagged him as
Mitchell.
Steve Leary over at first base. I was caught in a predicament that time. Unless Degler is going to get off the base paths as he was caught there in a rundown. James Bose does advance on the fielder's choice to first. It looks like we're going to get an injury timeout here as Lamarsna is going to get checked on. And he did get rocked pretty good by Degler in the middle of the pickle. It's the trainer running out, but she's going to run back to the dugout. Looks like Wyatt Lamarsa is going to be okay. He's going to stay in the game. There's two gone. Mitchell Birdsall coming to the plate with a man on. James Bose at first base, reaching on the fielder's choice. Yeah, Birdsall singled back in the first inning. But to go back a little bit on Quincy Villa, again, this kid was real fun to watch this summer, folks. He was the furthest traveled player on the roster for the Legends, coming all the way from Virginia, where he played at D3 Marymount University, where while there in the spring, he broke the all-time stolen base record for both the program and the single season record for the program before coming out here to the West this summer. But this summer, he just didn't stop there as he ran away with the stolen base title, no pun intended, with 32 stolen bases on the summer. Keep in mind, Villa was clocked in the 60-yard dash, the 6.67 back in high school, and the way he runs is like he's gliding off the ground. I tell you, the guy was a pure athlete. 2-0 on Birdsall. The deal misses low with the pitch. Villa, definitely a fun guy to be around. Always fun to talk to. A man of deep faith. And, you know, he was definitely blessed this summer having the opportunity to represent the Legends at the All-Star game. The line drive caught it short by Fakfumsent. So that's going to end the inning. So the Legends leave another man on, still not able to get anything going here with the bats as we are headed to the fourth inning. Still a 0-0 game. Today's game is brought to you by the Clubhouse Training Center, powered by Legends Baseball, and now open in Redwood City. Book private lessons, land rentals, classes, or memberships today. This is the ultimate spot to train like a legend. A big thanks to our sponsor, Kip Sports Cards, the Bay Area's top spot for baseball cards, autographs, and collectibles. Visit Kip's in downtown Los Altos and tell them the Legend sent you. We are flying through this game here, folks. Already in the top of the fourth. Still 0-0. Don Trammell back out on the mound. He'll see Nomar Vasquez delivers a first pitch ball to him. Vasquez flew out to center field back in the first inning. He was the last batter to hit in that inning. Trammell throwing ball 2 that time. So far in each inning, Both teams have left a man on base. Just haven't been able to advance many runners over. Ground ball hit the third down the line. Stays fair as Amidas making a long throw and not making the catch at first as Birdsall. He was off the bag. It looked like that one might have hit Nomar Vasquez. They probably took that one off the back.
First baseman number 60. Excuse me. Designated hitter.
That was going to be an error
First baseman number 66.
on the throw that time. So it'll go down as an E5. Khalil Hogan ground out the short will come up for the second time. So for most of the hitters, this is their second time seeing Trammell at the plate. Do have a man on. PBG trying to advance the runner over the third. They haven't done so yet. Strike one from Trammell. Like no one that's reached base for the Philippines baseball group has even made it to second base. That one gets away from Cartwright. Gonna try to throw it down to second. Oh, it throws way offline, but good backup there by Bose, preventing it from going into center field. Vasquez will go to second on the stolen base attempts. I just jinxed it there, mentioning how PBG hadn't had a runner advance to second in the game so far. For the Legends, they've had guys reach the second, but no guys reached the third. 1-1. Deep fly ball to left field. Vasquez running back for it in the shade, able to make the catch. Tagging from second is a Vasquez, and he's able to slide in safely. Nomar Vasquez showing great base running awareness here in this inning. Oh, now the Filipinos have a chance to get on the board first.
Third baseman number 14, Owen Stevenson.
The sac fly will go for Calahogan. So now Owen Stevenson will come up to do a job. He singled back in the second inning. Trammell missing with the first pitch high. That one's lined. The Bose caught. That man has the Midas touch. Everything he catches turns to gold. James Bose did take home a Gold Glove Award during his time at the JUCO level playing for West Valley College. And he's definitely been a sure hand shortstop for the Legends all summer. Trammell missing inside to Stephon Leo, who flew out to right field his last time up. Leo trying to go for his first RBI in league play. It's ahead in the count 2-0. In the middle infield playing back to the edge of the outfield grass. There's a strike there by Trammell. Fastball, able to get it across. Swing and fouled off by Leo. Might be the biggest pitch of the game coming up here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's Stephon Leo. Dylan Trammell trying to go for the punch out. Leo showing some fight. And try again with the 2-2. Leo fouling off another one. That's the sixth pitch of the at-bat, so let's see if Trammell could get lucky number 7 here. He gets jammed, but it's fouled out of play. Like Legends pitching coach Alex Mikalauskis, who was laying on the ground there, he took that foul ball. Unfazed by it, however. Seems to be okay. Try again with the 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat. It's grounded to filter, ranging over to the left, picks it up, and gets it to first. The PBG leave a man on for the 4th straight inning, still not able to get a run across, and they had the best opportunity they've had all game to do so, but Dylan Trammell able to put a stop to it. So we're headed to the bottom of the 4th, still 0-0 in San Mateo. You're tuned in to Menlo Park Legends Baseball here on the Menlo Park Legends live stream network. Austin Rabago, Calzamitis, and Will Robbins are due up here in the bottom of the 4th.
Number 18, Austin Rabago.
Legends trying to get that first run across, trying to break the 0-0 deadlock here through the 4 innings we've played here tonight so far. And the final home game of the season for the Menlo Park Legends. But Dio is out there for his 4th inning of work. Rabago fouls off the first pitch, swinging at it. Rabago flew out to left field in the 1st inning. Jacob Badillo going to his 2nd season with the Golden Eagles at Cal State Los Angeles. Comes from Highland High School, where he was a 2-time Pitcher of the Year and earned 1st team All Golden League honors as a senior and 2nd team as a junior. And also a solid student, too, making the honor roll 2 times. 1-1, hit hard to short. Fact from Sint having to play back on it, backhand, and able to get the throw to first in time. Good patience and poise at shortstop by Fact from Sint. It's one of the reasons why he was selected to represent for the CCL South All-Stars and the CCL Showcase game in Compton last week. Very fun event to be at. CCL South were able to win the game. Even Quincy Villa, going back a little bit on him, he took home the defensive player of the game for the CCL North. So Midas count even on them at 1-1. And we also have to give credit to Nick Sanzeri for leading the CCL North All-Star squad and the All-Star game as well. He was featured in an in-game interview on the air. And Nick Sanzeri showing a lot of excitement. Of course, during the springtime, he serves as a pitching coach for Ohlone. Hitting hard on the ground at third. Stevenson able to get Zamitis. Defense has been on display all game for the Philippines baseball group. There hasn't really been a lot of hard hit balls, however, for the Legends with the 4 hits that they've been able to accumulate. Let's see if Will Robbins could do some damage here. He looks at strike 1 on the inside corner. And that one ground ball that Zamaitis hit was 95 miles per hour off the bat. Robbins chops it to third. Stevenson again. But it's going to be safe as Hogan not able to scoop it out at first base. Will go as an error at first base.
Number 34, Deuce Filter.
A loose filter. Come up with 2 out here. Legends in a very familiar place where they have a man on with two away. Filter did single back in the second inning. It's an infield single. Is it hard down the third baseline, but foul? Long way by Badillo. Seal will step off. Now looking into Ben Lee, trying to see what pitch to throw. Gonna try again. Filter sends a high fly ball to left center, but it's gonna be playable. Billingsley making the catch in center field to end the inning. Legends leave another man on, this time for themselves for the 4th straight inning. Still not able to move the train at all. Deuce Filter flying out the center. So we'll go to the 5th. Halfway home already here in San Mateo. Still 0-0. Want to follow all things Legends? Check out www.menloparklegends.com for live scores, game schedules, player stats, news articles, and more. That's menloparklegends.com, your home for everything Legends baseball. Follow us on Instagram. Catch all the college action at Legends_collegiate and get a behind-the-scenes look at our legendary youth camp program at Legends Baseball Camps, all one word. Top of the 5th here, still a 0-0 game. Riker Billingsley leads off for PBG. For the Legends, with this being their final home game of the season, they'll head to Danville tomorrow to face the Crawdads and then wrap up the season on Sunday against the Seagulls up in San Bruno. As for the Legends, this was a year of improvement for them. Trammell missing with the 2-0 pitch is now 3-0 to Billingsley. Legends increased their team batting average by 25 points compared to last season. They've also improved their win total by 5 in their second season as members of the California Collegiate League. But a lot to build on going into the 2026 season. Trammell allows a leadoff walk to Riker Billingsley. They're in the top of the 5th.
Second baseman number 0, Wyatt Lamarsna.
But even with the Legends kind of on the outside of playoff contention, they have played great competition against some of the CCL North's best, especially taking down teams like the Walnut Creek Crawdads, or they were able to get the edge on them in the season series with 4 wins against them. And even teams like the San Luis Obispo Blues. They had some interesting battles with the Blues, especially that one on Sunday where they won 7-6. Mitchell Bursall's grand slam, but they also had a bench clearing incident that occurred as well. Marsna hitting it to right. Rabago, can of corn for him, makes the catch for out number 1. I will say that the top moment for me, as far as the game that I was able to call, it was that game back in June where TJ Smallsley, who left the team prematurely, hit the 2 RBI walk-off single against the Crawdads at a time where Walnut Creek was the number 1 team in the CCL in the power rankings. They had a 7-game win streak going into that game. It was tightly contested, but the Legends were able to play hard and able to scrape out a walk-off win against them. And they also backed it up with a walk-off win the next night on a sac fly by Dane Most, another player that left the team prematurely. 2-0 now in Haruta. Trammell missing low in the dirt with that one. And you also think about the game, too, where we played the Stompers. Charlie Degler making 2 diving catches in the same game. Weren't able to get the win in that one, however, but had some exciting moments altogether. Then the 13-0 blowout shutout win the Legends had. Ground ball to Bose, looking for 2 here on the filter, on the Birdsall, throws off. Birdsall not able to grasp it. The double play attempt comes up short. They're only able to get 1 out of it.
Now batting for the Filipinos, catcher number 88, Ben Lee.
So Aruta able to reach base for the 3rd time in this game. So Ben Lee now come up to the plate here. Ben Lee struck out swinging back in the 3rd. He has been the lone strikeout victim from Dylan Trammell so far in this game. Takes that one inside for ball 1. Yeah, 13-0 win happened on June 17th against the Merchants. Tucker Beal, another player that left prematurely, had a 3-hit game. Another solid shortstop, solid middle infielder for the Legend squad this summer. He's headed to play to Akron after playing 2 seasons at Ohlone under Mike Curran. Of course, the one thing to note, this Legend squad was built with a lot of Ohlone guys. Gavin Shaddix, Diego Menjivar, Will Anderson, Tucker Beal. Ben Lee hitting it hard to right. Rabago trying to run it down. It gets over his head. Can't make the catch. Haruta rounding 3rd. Coming on to score. The throw is offline. Haruta slides in safely and gets PBG on the board thanks to the the RBI double by Ben Lee.
Now batting for the Filipinos, shortstop number 1, JJ Fagerson.
Sure, PBG's been waiting for something to happen in a big way, and they get it. Big hit by Ben Lee. getting 2 out of it, driving in Haruta from first. It was now 1-0 Philippines baseball group. I'm sure they're going to be looking for more with J.J. Fagfumsint coming up to the dish for the 3rd time. He has flown out twice to right field. There's a strike by Trammell, hitting high and outside. And Rabago, who's been playing a solid right field tonight, just had one get away from him. Trammell's trying to fight here, get this out, get the Legends back up to the plate in a hurry before things get out of hand. Foul tip by Fagfumsint on the swing. Strike 2. Trammell looking for the K. Double take at second, checking on Lee. 1-2 pitch. Runs high, missed for ball 2. Missed in the dirt. Ball 3. Count goes full for Fagfumsint. There's no arms warming up in the Legends bullpen at the moment. Might have to get somebody up soon, however. See if Trammell could get the payoff here. That one's hit hard through short and third in the left field. Vasquez making the throw from left is on the money, and Cartwright puts the tag on Lee. Zach Vasquez showing off the gun out in left field. Catching Lee dead red at the plate. A great throw. Cartwright able to get in front of it, put the tag on him, and only keep PBG to 1 run as we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Ben Lee was able to deliver with the RBI double in the top half. 1-0 game here in San Mateo.
For the Legends, left fielder numbers.
And you talk about a case of momentum. Zach Vasquez, who ended the top half of the 5th with a nice throw from left field to get Ben Lee out at the plate, will lead off the bottom of the 5th in a 1-0 game where PBG was able to get a run on the board thanks to a RBI double from Ben Lee. Swings and fouls off the first pitch. Jacob Badillo still out there, now working with a lead, but a slim one. Vasquez looks at one on the corner for strike 2. Able to fight for that one. Just threw the bat at it. Staying alive here. Zach Vasquez has been seeing himself penciled in the lineup, getting more action at the plate, more at bats these last few days. Fouls off another one. He's on it. It's coming get out the hands of Badillo. He's seeing the pitch. Trying to square it up here, see if he could do it here. Swung on and miss. Vasquez goes down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting for the Legends, catcher number 19, Ryan Cartwright.
Ryan Cartwright grounded out to third. He's going to get a nab at the plate. Legends trying to get the offense going here as time is winding down, already halfway through. See if he can set the table at the top of the order to come up here. Fouls off the first pitch. Like it rattled into the bleachers just to the right of us. Oh, Cartwright putting a good swing on that one to left center, but it's going to be caught by Billingsley. There's 2 gone.
Now batting for the Legends, center fielder number 4, Charlie Degler.
Charlie Degler hits from the left side of the plate. Come up with 2 out. Base is empty. So he singled in the third. First pitch strike on the fastball by Badillo. Charlie Degler went to high school at Henry M. Gunn High in Palo Alto. A sure contact hitter coming out there. Now he plays at Division III University of Puget Sound up in the Pacific Northwest. It's down to count 0-2 against Badillo. Swing and a miss on 3 pitches. Badillo gets the strikeout and puts together a 1-2-3 inning. Well, the Legends not liking that one bit. It's going to stay a 1-0 game. We're going to the 6th. 1-0 PBG are up. About just over an hour played here in San Mateo. 1-0 game, PBG are up. As we're getting the pitching change here, it's going to be an in-game change. Zach Vasquez moving from left field and will be going to the mound. And Will Robbins, who started the game at designated hitter, will be out in the field playing left field. So everybody that started is going to remain in the game. So Zach Vasquez getting some two-way action here, trying to keep it a one-run game for the Legends, as he's going to see Nomar Vasquez, no relation amongst the two.
Leading off the top of the sixth for the Filipinos. Designated hitter number 19.
It's been
Omar
quite a game here. Started out as a pitching duel, but now the bats are starting to wake up for PVG. They got a bit of confidence. Again, this is a team that came into tonight with the worst record in the CCL at 4-17, trying to go for win number 5 on the summer. Vasquez, first pitch. Fastball runs high and in to Nomar Vasquez, designated hitter. Vasquez reached on an error in the 4th inning. Also had a stolen base. Able to get a strike that time. And for Zach Vasquez, he's headed to Ohlone in the fall, as he was talking to me before the game. Real excited. Already has his classes signed up. That one's fouled at the plate. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Zach Vasquez right now has the fastball up in the low 90s. Definitely been a hard thrower. But the interesting thing about him is that he didn't start pitching until his senior year of high school. And then when Ohlone was recruiting him, Nick Sanzeri came to him saying, hey, you got a chance to pitch with us, but we'll also let you hit. As Nick Sanzeri, of course, considering trying to get him in the line for a few games in the spring, of course, with him being working under as an assistant with Mike Curran, the head coach. Fly ball to center field. Degler running in for it and able to make the catch on the run. One gone. Degler showing off the speed out there in center field. Cal L. Holguin step in. He delivered with a sac fly. A breaking ball. Swung on a miss in the dirt by Holguin. Here's the 0-1. Miss low that time. Goes even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Vasquez coming out of Cienega High School in Arizona. Played on one of the top high school teams in Arizona. Bose on the dive and able to get the throw across on the backhand throw. Oh, my goodness. Jays Bose flashing the leather as always.
No back for the Filipinos. Third baseman number 14, Owen Stevenson.
Tell you folks, James Bose has been making some noise this summer. As that's a player that didn't see a lot of action in his lone season at Loyola Marymount, but has caused him to enter the transfer portal as he'll be heading to Santa Clara in the spring to team up with his fellow Legends teammate Will Anderson. That ball that was hit was 92 miles per hour off the bat, so a hard hit ground ball fielded by Bose on a dive, backhanded. The 1-1, Owen Stevenson. Sending a fly ball to right. Going to be easily played by Ravago, making the catch. 3 up, 3 down, go the Filipinos. As Zach Vasquez in his first inning in relief, keeping it a 1-0 game. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. See if the Legends can get the bats going here. As you're tuning to Menlo Park Legends Baseball on the Menlo Park Legends live stream network.
6 for the Legends.
Bottom of the sixth, James Bose, Mitchell Birdsall, and Austin Rabaco are due up 2-3-4. This is the meat of the Legends lineup, trying to get something going in a 1-0 game. James Bose making a solid play on defense the last inning. A diving 6-3 put out. He robbed Cal El Hogan of a base hit. Fouls off the first pitch. Jacob Badil still hanging in strong. Now in the sixth inning of work, starting the ball game. This is with ball one. But on the night, Badil has only allowed 4 hits. Also struck out 2 batters. Bose takes a look at the 1-1, missed low, ball 2. Can I get his pitch count? Bose hitting the 2-1 to short. Making the throw off balance on the run is Fagfumsint able to get the out.
Now batting for the Legends. First baseman number 14.
Oh, it's shortstop to shortstop crime there. So now Mitchell Birdsall will come up with 1 out. Badil having a pitch count at a modest 59 here in the 6th inning. Going for a Greg Maddox-esque style performance. And the Philippines Baseball Group bullpen has been quiet the whole game. Able to hit the corner for strike 2. Constantine Bartlett has been giving Badil those strike calls on the corners all night. Here's the 0-2. Waste pitch there. Ben Lee was set up on the other side of the batter's box. Birdsall hitting another one over to short. Fagfumsint fielding it routinely. Gets the throw for out number 2. Back-to-back 6-3 putouts.
Batting for the Legends. Right fielder number 18, Austin Rabago.
And leave it up to Austin Rabago. 0 for 2 on the evening. A fly out to left and a ground ball to short. So hopefully he can avoid sending a ground ball to Fagfumsint here in his 3rd AB. The strike on the outside corner to him. And Badil, he has been finding consistency here in the later innings. It's like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. Almost missed low. Ball 1. You can see Badil, he's definitely been getting ahead of the Legends hitters. Of course, the very important pitch, or at least one of the very important pitches in baseball, is the first pitch strike. Get a high percentage of that, you're in good hands. Bago swings and fouls it out of play to the left. Now he's down to count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Badil trying to go for his 3rd strikeout of the game here. Trying to put together another 1-2-3 inning. Pitch miss outside, goes to 2-2. Bago taking a look. Missed low. Count goes full here. Off pitch hit up the middle. Oh, and that one is bobbled at short by Fagfumsint. Now the 3rd ground ball that gets hit to him, he misplays it. That's going to go down as an E6 for him. Is Rabago able to reach base? So 3rd time, not the charm for Fagfumsint And now Calzamitis will have a chance here with 2 gone. Tying run has reached base. And Badillo, who's on his way to retiring 7 straight, has one more barrier to deal with. So Midas not wasting any time, fouls off the pitch. Looked like he might have gotten jammed that time. That pitch did run a little bit inside, as the Midas is known to be a prone pull hitter. Arbago does have a little bit of speed on the base paths. Oh, 1. Oh, man, that one was right down Main Street. All lights green. Calzamitis decides not to go. But he's now dealing with an 0-2 count here. It's that one hard foul down the third baseline. Oh, 2 to Zamitis, sent out the left field. Does it have the legs? No, it does not. Just shy of the warning track. Haruta able to make the catch to end the inning. And Zamitis just got under that baseball. As that one, 92 off the bat, 298 feet. Just a little short. Allowed out. Retires the side for PBG as it will remain a 1-0 game going to the 7th here in San Mateo. Stephon Leo will step in as he is 0 for 2 on the game. Still 1-0 as we're now in the top of the 7th. Here in the final home game of the season for the Legends. Ground ball hit the post, backhanded. And the throw is high, and it goes out the glove of Birdsole. So Leo able to reach with the hard 90. This is going to be an error. Or actually, as a matter of fact, looks like Leo's going to be out. Apparently, the call was overturned as, like, he got the tag, or the Birdsole made the tag, but just dropped it on the transfer. So it'll still go down. So it actually will go down as a 6-3 putout instead. So there's one gone. Bit of an odd occurrence there as Birdsole did grasp it and was able to put the tag on him. Bit of a weird play on our end. We were able to clear it up. Yeah, so apparently Leo, as he was running down the line, did not step on first. Birdsole, with great awareness, was able to still put the tag on him. Yeah, so Leo just missed the bag. Now here's Billingsley. Count 2-0, now 3-0. Vasquez missing with the pitch there. Breaking pitch in there for a strike by Vasquez. Put together a 1-2-3 inning back in the sixth. Three one, swing and a miss. Count now goes full. Give it a line score here. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors for Philippines baseball group. No runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Menlo Park Legends. And Vasquez able to win the duel against Billingsley. He gets him swinging on strike 3.
Now batting for the Filipinos. Second baseman number 0, Wyatt.
So 2 gone here as Wyatt Lamarsna will come up for the third time. 0 for 2. Vasquez trying to put together another 1-2-3. Oh, kind of held the leg up a little bit on the leg kick. They able to get across for strike 1. Fouled at the plate by Lamarsna. So Vasquez trying to retire 6 straight. See if he could do it with this pitch here. 0-2. Oh, missed low. Marsna not taking the bait. Comes the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and missed away again for ball 2. As Vasquez trying to work around the plate here to the 9-hitter. And takes a look at another one. Now the count goes full. Lamarsna fighting back here. Coming into tonight, Lamarsna had a .242 batting average in 12 games. 4 RBIs. Only 1 extra base hit, that being a triple. Called strike 3. Lamarsna will take the walk of shame back to the dugout and get handed the backwards K as a souvenir. Well, Zach Vasquez putting together another 1-2-3 inning, retiring 6 straight. As it's stretch time now here in San Mateo. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Still 1-0 PBG here on the Menlo Park Legends live stream network. Today's game is brought to you by the Clubhouse Training Center, powered by Legends Baseball and now open in Redwood City. Book private lessons and lane rentals, classes, or memberships today. It's the ultimate spot to train like a legend. A big thanks to our sponsor, Kip Sports Cards, the Bay Area's top spot for baseball cards, autographs, and collectibles. Visit Kip's in downtown Los Altos and tell them the legend sent you. Well, here we are in the bottom of the 7th, still a 1-0 lead for the Philippines baseball group. Well, Robin steps in to lead off, but There's a new pitcher on the arm as Jacob Badil's night is complete as Jaden Bagaleos enters the game here as Robbins shoots it in the left field for a base hit to lead off the inning. That was a good start that the Legends desperately need. They want to even up the score or possibly take the lead.
Now batting for the Legends.
Sure, they'll be happy with either or.
34, Juice Filter.
Jaden Balagos, a big lefty at 6'3", 220. Another product of L.A. Pierce College. This is his 8th appearance on the summer. ERA is a bit high at 9 exactly coming into tonight. And 8 innings pitched. Another hard hit ball to left by Deuce Filter. Back-to-back singles for the Legends as they're getting traffic on the base paths. So now Zach Vasquez, the pitcher, will now have a shot here with the tying run now at second. The Legends now have 6 hits on the night. Well, Jacob Badillo in his outing went 6 innings, striking out 2 hitters and only walking 1 as he leaves with a shutout through 6. I get a quick meeting at the mound here. Jaden Bagaleos finds himself in early trouble. Still hasn't recorded an out here in the bottom of the 7th. Zach Vasquez coming up to the dish here. Vasquez showing bunt, puts it down, but rolls foul down the third baseline. Vasquez, in the 4 games that he has hit, he's been hitting .308 with 4 hits and 13 at-bats, scoring 3 times, has yet to record an RBI on the season. But for the man that they call Gerb, being the youngest guy on the team, trying to turn into a man here. There's the 0-1. Missed outside by Bagaleos for ball 1. Good stop by Ben Lee behind the plate. He has Robbins at second, Filter at first. Both reaching base on 2 singles. Vasquez hitting it back up the middle at short. Stepping on the bag is Facfum and gets the throw to first for the double play.
Now batting for the Legends.
6-3
Number
for out number 1 and 2.
Cartwright.
But that does advance Robbins to third. So the tying run just 90 feet away for Ryan Cartwright. Cartwright is 0 for 2 on the night. Allen misses away. Ball 1. It's in the 3rd inning. He grounded to third. And the 5th, he flew out to center field. Another pitch missed outside for ball 2. Cartwright with RBI number 6 waiting at third base and Will Robbins. And Bagaleos missing and goes 3-0. A little bit risky to get the green light here for Cartwright. He might be taken all the way. Middle infield is playing all the way back. Outfield playing a bit shallow. Bagaleos is just going to give Cartwright the free pass. A 4-pitch walk.
Now batting for the Legends. Center fielder number 4.
Runners at the corners. A bit of an interesting decision to just give Cartwright the walk. As now the Legends are at the top of the order for Charlie Degler. Now we're getting a mound visit here by Will Pickett's. Ooh, interesting spot here. This is been the best opportunity the Legends have had the whole game. As just to kind of recap you all at home a little bit, Will Robbins was the first runner that reached base to advance to third for the Legends the entire game. That just kind of shows the dominance that Jacob Badillo had in his outing, where he pitched 6 shutout innings before being relieved. But the Legends have a key opportunity here to even this game up with Charlie Degler at the plate, who is 1 for 3 on the game with a single. Single they hit back in the 3rd inning. Bagaleo still struggling to find the strike zone. Misses for ball 1. Degler, high 300 hitter coming into tonight. Looking for RBI number 10. Trying to get into double digits with Robbins at third. Degler smacks it to center field and misplaying it and getting over the head of Billingsley. It goes to the wall. Robbins scores easily. Rounding third is Filter. Degler turn on the Jets. Oh, he's trying to go home. Luke Townsend is waving him. The throw bounces off the mound. A 3-run inside the park homer by Charlie Degler. Talk about having a clutch hit. And I think Charlie Degler just superseded any highlight that could have happened here on any broadcast for the Legends this summer. 3-run inside the park home run.
Number 77.
His first home run of the season, and he did it the best way he could. Now the crowd is going crazy here at CSM Baseball Field after seeing that. James Bowes stepping in. Bagaleo still struggling. Down in the count, 2-0 to Bowes. Charlie Degler is a man of speed, as he showed it off there. Showing a little bit of shades of Patrick Bailey, even though it wasn't a walk-off. Still showed off the speed, hitting it to the deepest part of the ballpark as Riker Billingsley misplayed it in center field. Bagaleo's hitting the corner for strike 2. Bose with the count even, 2-2. Just like that, the Legends are up 3-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Some late inning magic coming in the biggest way possible. James Bose with the count full. Oh, and he smacks it to left field. It's hit high. A lot of elevation, but it's going to die just shy of the wall. Haruta making the catch to end the inning. But it doesn't come without the biggest swing for the Legends this season. Charlie Degler hitting the ball 296 feet out to center field, but was able to drive into and himself for an inside the park home run to put the Legends up 3-1 as we are going to the top of the 8th here in San Mateo. Charlie Degler delivers with a 3-run inside the park home run in the bottom of the 7th to put the Legends up 3-1 as we are now here in the top of the 8th. Zach Vasquez coming back out for his 3rd inning of work, facing the top of the order for PBG. Tyler Haruta, Ben Lee, and J.J. Fakfumsint are due up. Vasquez has been dealing since relieving the game for Dylan Trammell. Delivers a first pitch strike to Haruta. Haruta hitting it hard down the third base line, but foul. Tyler Haruta has reached base 3 times tonight. First inning, he reached on a hit by pitch. 3rd inning, a walk. And the 5th inning, a fielder's choice. He also came around and scored the lone run that Philippines Baseball Group has put up. Haruta sends that one down the left field line all the way into the Filipinos' bullpen. It's a foul ball. Vasquez ahead 0-2. Haruta just getting a piece of that one, staying alive. Oh, 2 on the ground to Bose. Should be easy. Oh, take it back as he tried to backhand it and misplayed it. That was going to be ruled an infield single for Haruta. Bose, usually a sure hand shortstop, kind of misplayed it there on the backhand attempt. So Haruta leads off the inning with an infield single. So now Ben Lee becomes a tying run at the plate here, as he was the one to put PBG up back in the 5th inning with an RBI double. A hard swing, foul tipped into the glove for strike 1. Ben Lee looked like he was trying to swing for the fence on that pitch. Check this swing, and he goes around. It was going to be strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ben Lee out of Santa Monica, heading to his senior season at Cal State LA after playing 45 games, slashing .316, .389, and .402. Here's the one back up the middle, bounces off the mound. Bose able to get it, throw on the first, in time, double play. James Bose able to clean up a defensive mishap that he had with a double play. 6-3 turned. Oh, there's out number 1 and 2 of the inning. J.J. Fakfumsint comes up to the plate with the bases empty now. Fakfumsint hit a single his last AB, or actually, excuse me, not as he grounded out in his last AB. Vasquez trying to deliver here. Here's the 1-0. That one's missed for ball 2. Fakfumsint up 2-0 in the count. Vasquez delivers a fastball inside for ball 3. 3-0. See if Fakfumsint gets the green light with 2 gone. Swings at that one was fouled in front of the PBG dugout. And Charlie Deckler, he just might be the player of the game, folks, especially with that big swing that he had. Having a 2-for-4 night so far. Been playing solid defense as well out in center field. It's the 3-1. That one's bouncing the dirt for ball 4. Fagfum works the walk. That's the lone time that he's reached base tonight.
Designated hitter number 19, Nomar Vasquez.
So Nomar Vasquez going to get a chance here at the plate. Still 2 gone for Vasquez, Zach Vasquez, to eliminate any confusion. Well, before signing off tonight, we'll remind folks that the Legends do have 2 more games to play as they will be headed to Danville tomorrow to play the Walnut Creek Crawdads, who are still trying to fight for a playoff spot at the moment in the CCL North. As the Legends will be closing out the 2025 season on the road. It's definitely been a great opportunity to cover these guys all summer. Been a lot of fun baseball and genuinely the best time I've had broadcasting in my time as a broadcaster in my young career. Count now 2-0 on Nomar Vasquez. Hits that one hard down the left field line, but a foul ball. Count is now 2-1. Here's a 2-1 from Zach Vasquez. Oh, and he does not get the call from Constantine Bartlett. Just misses the outside corner. Oh, now it's a hitter's count for Nomar. That one bounces away. It's ball 4. Fagfum going down to second, making a turn, but not advancing to third. So back-to-back walks allowed by Zach Vasquez. Now we're going to get a mound visit. Runners at first and second. Tying run goes to first. The go-ahead runs at the plate with Cal Elhogian coming up to hit. As the mound visit prolongs here, as to kind of give you some info for the Philippines baseball group as far as their remainder of the schedule. You know, mainly this team only plays road games, as all their games have been on the road this summer. As tomorrow, they'll be headed up to Sonoma to play the Stompers for their final 2 games of the CCL season. Yeah, but they're still trying to get the job done here tonight. And San Mateo down by 2 now against the Legends. Zach Vasquez going to try to regroup here after the mound visit. Cal Elhogian coming up to the plate. 0 for 2 game so far. A sac fly. A slow roller down the third baseline. Vasquez off the mound, making the throw to first, and it's in time. Zach Vasquez is doing it all tonight. Great defensive play to get out of the inning to keep the lead for the Legends. 3-1 as we are headed to the bottom of the 8th. Want to follow all things Legends? Check out www.menloparklegends.com for live scores, game schedules, player stats, news articles, and more. That's menloparklegends.com, your home for everything Legends baseball. Follow us on Instagram, catch all the college action at Legends_collegiate, and get a behind-the-scenes look at our legendary youth camp program at Legends Baseball Camps, all one word. Here we are on the bottom of the third as the Filipinos bring out a new arm in David Egid. He will face Mitchell Birdsall as he delivers a first pitch strike. David Egid comes from Detroit, where he attends school at University of Michigan Dearborn. Not University of Michigan Ann Arbor, but Dearborn. As Birdsall fouling off the second pitch, count now goes to 0-2. Egid stands at 5'8", 160. Oh, throwing some off-speed junk there. Gets Birdsall to swing and miss.
Now batting for the Legends, right fielder number 18, Austin Rabago.
Austin Rabago coming up to the plate. 0 for 2 on the evening. Did reach base, however, on an error by the shortstop. Well, to kind of recap you on how this game has gone, you really haven't really seen too much happen. It's been a low-scoring game. Started out as a pitcher's duel between Dylan Trammell and Jacob Badillo. But for 4 innings, it was a scoreless game until PBG drew first blood with an RBI double from Ben Lee. So Austin Rabago swings and misses at the 1-0 pitch. And the Legends were kept scoreless until the 7th inning, when Charlie Degler hit a 3-run inside the park home run, which has been the biggest hit of the game so far. That one goes right behind Rabago. Didn't hit him, though. Count does go to 2-1. He has a Charlie Degler coming up with some late inning heroics in the 7th inning. With the 3-run inside the park home run. Man, he was turned on the Jets, folks. We knew he had speed, but he showcased it there in the biggest way possible. 2-1 missed outside for ball 3. Rabago trying to look for the Walker knock here. It's the 3-1 pitch from Egid. Oh, and Rabago gets a gift there for ball 4. He will make the jog down to first.
Now batting for the Legends, third baseman number 7, Cal Zamitis.
Cal Zamitis is going to get another crack here tonight. His 4th at bat of the game. He singled back in the 2nd inning. Has been left off the base paths in his last 2 at bats. We know Zamitis can bring the power when he can. Is it hard? And it's going to go off the glove of Fakfumsen at short. So it's going to be ruled an infield single. Zamitis hitting it hard off the bat once again. The Legends trying to look for some insurance here in the bottom of the 8th.
Will Robbins.
So Will Robbins will have a chance here, as he singled his last time up in the 7th. Rabago at second now. See if he can make it a 3-run game. Robbins trying to do it with one swing. He again misses with the pitch inside. Robbins had to back off a little bit. We played exactly 2 hours here in San Mateo tonight. Robbins swings, fouls it out of play. Tried to go for a pitch on the outside part. He had the infield playing straight away, except at first base with Holguin, who's holding on Zamitis at first. The outfield playing straight away as well. You get with a double take the second. Delivers home. And that one bounces in the dirt. Eged will come set for the 2-1. Swing and a miss by Robbins. Eged delivering with the off-speed pitch. Count now goes to 2-2. That was a changeup. Let's see what Robbins can do here with 2 strikes. Bounced away. Good stop by Ben Lee. The runners don't advance. So we'll see who wins the duel between Robbins and Eged. Money pitch here. Here's the payoff. Robbins sending it out to center field, but it's going to hang up for Billingsley. Urbago retreats back to second on the flyout. There's 2 gone.
Back to the Legends. Second baseman, number 34, Deuce Filter.
Now Deuce Filter, who has singled twice in this game, going 2 for 3. See if he can do a job here with 2 away. Well, Zach Vasquez is on deck. It looked like he might come out to close out the 9th inning. I don't blame him if he did. Oh, and Filter taking one to the side. The hit by pitch. As now the bases are going to be loaded.
Now batting for the Legends. Pitcher number 0, Zach
Vasquez, who's been having himself a night in the field, is trying to turn his night around at the plate now. He's 0 for 3. Making a nice play out in left field, throwing out a runner at home to keep PBG at 1 run, and also pitching 2. Make that. Yeah, correction. The 3 innings in relief, and make it 3 innings in relief on the mound, keeping PBG put with that 1 run. He's definitely trying to have a showing in his final home game here. Already heading to count 2-0. Eged with the 2-0 pitch. Vasquez checked the swing, and they say he went around. A pitch that was way outside. Vasquez tried to go after it. Didn't really have a chance to do much with it. Still ahead, 2-1 in the driver's seat. Bases loaded with 2 gone. Breaking pitch, missed high and in for ball 3. Ryan Cartwright waiting on deck. Vasquez trying to look for the walker to knock. Bago's third step over at third base. 3-1 hit on the ground, the second. And Lamarsna is going to take it himself to get out of the inning. The Legends leave 3 runners on, and the bottom of the 8th not able to get any insurance as we are going to the 9th inning, folks. Legends trying to close the door and close the curtain on the home schedule for the 2025 season. We'll be back in just a moment. Zach Vasquez coming out to close the ninth inning with a score 3-1 Legends. Legends trying to go for their 8th home win on the summer to close out the home schedule. As due up for PBG in the top of the ninth will be Owen Stevenson, Stephon Leo, and Riker Billingsley. Zach Vasquez, who's been having a solid game, trying to get the job done. Ground ball hit over to first. Boltzor is going to take it himself for out number 1. Unassisted ground out the first is how we start the inning. It's been quite the game, folks. Pitcher's duel early on. 4 scoreless innings until PBG got on the board first with an RBI double from Ben Lee. But the Legends answered back in the bottom of the 7th with a 3-run inside the park home run by Charlie Degler. Stephon Leo looking at ball 1 low. Vasquez not getting the strike call. Looked like it was just a little bit below the knees that time. Goes to 2-0. For the Philippines baseball group, they will head up to Sonoma for the next 2 days to play the Stompers. Currently sit in first place in the CCL North Division, trying to secure their bid for the CCL playoffs. Leo fouls off the 2-0 pitch. But for the Legends, they will head to Danville tomorrow to play the Walnut Creek Crawdads. And then they'll wrap up the season on Sunday in San Bruno against the Seagulls. Vasquez missing away, goes to 3-1 now. Leo is 0 for 3 on the game. Vasquez, with this being his 4th inning in relief, accumulated 2 strikeouts. Is not allowed to run. Missed outside for ball 4 on the breaking pitch. Oh, Stephon Leo able to work the walk. Oh, now Riker Billingsley is going to come to the plate here.
Number 77, Riker Billingsley.
Now, at least the Legends can set up for the double play ball to try to end the game. See James Bose and Deuce Filter playing back. Billingsley taking it low for the first pitch. That pitch runs inside the Billingsley. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Vasquez just needs to get one over the plate, but keep it low. See if he can put it on the ground. Or the infield is ready. 2-0 pitch. Missed high, 3-0 now. Vasquez trying to go all the way here. He's able to get the strike across. That was the 3-1. Here's count for Billingsley. And there's another strike. Runs a little bit in. Middle and in that time. It goes full. Vasquez able to battle back. Trying to see if he could win the duel between Billingsley and Vasquez. Here's the payoff. That one is called. Strike 3. Billingsley gets handed the backwards K. We're out number 2.
Second baseman number 0, Wyatt Lamarsna.
Now it's going to be up to the 9-hitter, who was the last hope for the Philippines baseball group. Wyatt Lamarsna, who was 0 for 3 on the night, who struck out looking his last time up. Vasquez has 1 batter to deal with to seal the deal. First pitch, strike with a fastball. Here's the 0-1. That one is hit foul, out of play, strike 2. Vasquez trying to look for the money pitch. Try to end the home schedule for the Legends on a high note. Sets from the stretch. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just runs in for ball one. The dugout's ready to erupt. Here's the 1-2. Let's try again. Fly ball to right. Rabago is going to go over to the foul line, able to run it down, and that will be the ball game as the Legends close out the home schedule with a 3-1 win. You can see Zach Vasquez celebrating out there as the Legends were able to get the win, their 8th home win of the season and their final home win of 2025, as Charlie Degler delivered with a 3-run inside the park home run, the biggest hit of the game after the Legends and PBG went scoreless through the first 4 innings. PBG able to get that 1 run in the 5th on the RBI double by Ben Lee, but Charlie Degler delivered with the biggest hit of the game and possibly the biggest hit of the season. Well, a solid 3-1 win closed the home schedule for the Legends in 2025. And, man, what a summer it has been for us. Glad we could provide this coverage for you on the Menlo Park Legends live stream network. And it's a bittersweet ending, but we're glad that we could end it on a high note with you. And before we signed off for the night, there's a few final stats to give to you. The Legends, with their 16th win in CCL play, is a 6-win improvement from last season. And that's a great note to solid on for Zach Vasquez, who went a solid 4 innings in relief, able to get those 3 punch-outs to end the game. As this final line score goes like this: 4 innings, only 1 hit allowed, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and he was able to do it in 59 pitches. But overall, folks, I want to give a sincere thank you to everybody who tuned in this summer to hear me on the call, as well as also our partner Carter Ball, who was able to step in to do color for us for a few games. And also a big shout-out to the entire Menlo Park Legends staff from the top to the bottom, as genuinely this has been one of the most rewarding broadcasting experiences I've had in my young broadcasting career. And I don't like to say goodbye, but I like to say see you later, and I'll see you soon. As with the final line score tonight, Philippines Baseball Group, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. And for the Legends, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, as that second error was retracted, so they end off with 1 error. But the Legends come out on top with a 3-1 win for the final time here at CSM Baseball Field, closing out the summer here on the peninsula. And with that, I want to say so long, good night from San Mateo. This is Philip Hall on the call, signing off for the final time. Thank you so much for tuning in this summer. Wishing everybody a nice, restful weekend, a safe weekend, and God bless.